Yep, that's him, all right. Guess we better get ourselves a statement over at the hospital from that bounty hunter before we place charges against him.
What time would you like to prep the body?
Bring him up to the examining room about 4 o'clock. I'm gonna have to get a good look at that bullet wound.
We're going to have to take off your bandages to do this. Dr. Crane, the doctor you spoke with earlier, thought the best thing to do might be to ultrasound those puncture wounds on your neck. He wasn't worried about this one or the gashes here across your chest. Dr. Patel, the doctor who treated you when you were admitted, was sure those were the result of claws. A clawing. He was worried about these 2 puncture wounds right here. Now, these could be from incisors of some kind, and since you're so anxious about this, we decided to take a few ultrasound photos and see if we can take a look at the shape of those punctures. Picture. Got it.
Well?
Oh, I'm going to have to take this to Dr. Crane. I can't read it. And to be honest, I'm not too sure he'll be able to either. This kind of stuff is best done at autopsy.
You may get a chance to do that.
Don't be silly. You are going to have some very attractive scars here.
You get those scars from him? They are wild animals. That's the appeal of wolves. They're untamed. Loners, I guess. No, not really. They're very social, in fact. Pack has a very definite, highly defined pecking order. Dominant male is always the meanest of the bunch, but it's an order that's constantly put to the test. They fight endlessly. Their entire social language is really a series of aggressions and gestures of submission, either in play or the real thing. Did they ever kill one another? That just happens. But it's necessary to their survival. It's all practice for one thing, the hunt. The hunt. Are they strictly nocturnal? No, not really. And they're tremendously loyal. Great bonds of blood. It's almost entirely unheard of for a stray wolf to be accepted by another pack.
Mr. Rogan? This is for you.
Could you put it over there? Son, you still have what I gave you yesterday? Thank you.
Are you sick?
I don't know. I'm waiting on some tests. I'm surprised they let you in here.
They're very worried about you. They're afraid you don't want to live no more.
Did they send for you?
No. We heard about Eric.
Then why'd you come see me?
Because you are alive. The living must help the living, Mr. Joe. Salvador, my husband. It's the last time we were here. The living must fight against the dying.
Sometimes, Rosa, the sickness grows. It stays on. It won't go away. It makes the living sick. I can't let that happen to me.
Mr. Rogan, I know you're not a kind man. But I don't think you're a bad man either. What you've done, it wasn't with anger or revenge. But did you really know who Eric was?
To you, I can only guess, but I tried. Believe me, I did. I knew more about him than you might suppose. You learn a lot about someone when you're tracking them, footprints if you see enough of them.
tell you more than a man's height, weight, and where he's heading. And I guess now I'm even learning what he was becoming.
For Salvador, maybe it was easier. What you have to live with, Mr. Roken, will be much harder for you than it was for him. Knowing what you've done, if you're a brave man, you will live with it. That is what the brave would do.
It's harder than you know, Rosa.
That may be.
You were always so certain, Joe. Maybe that's why things with us just didn't work out.
I closed out my account. I don't want you to have this.
No, I don't need your money. You've been generous enough.
I can't say when I'll be able to send you your support payments again.
Well, what are you doing, Joe?
I'm gonna put this demon back in the bottle, Madge. I'm gonna track it down till I'm eyeball to eyeball with it. That's the only way I know. You don't need these things, or you don't have any room to store them. You can just sell them.
You've been out to the reservation. I knew it. Why can't you just admit that that's what's behind all of this? You can't shake your blood, Joe.
I guess not.
All that time. All those years together. You denied it. The shamans, spirits, all of those things that your grandfather told you about when you were a little boy. All of those things that you always said were bunk.
I did.
Well, it's all come back. I always thought that you wanted to become a cowboy just to stop being an Indian. You shut things out, Joe. Parts of yourself. Now they've come knocking at your door.
That's right. And maybe I'm crazy, too. But until I catch up to this thing, I'll never know.
And when you do, when you find it, then what?
Then I'm gonna kill it. If I can.
If. I've never heard you talk like this before. Come on, it's scaring me. You're scared. I don't believe I have ever seen you scared before. You're afraid, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And what if you can't kill it, Joe? Hello? Oh, Joe. Joe, is that you? Are you all right, Joe? Where are you?
In Barlow.
Barlow. Are you sure that you're all right? Did you find it? Did you kill it? Is it over?
Just might be, Madge. Yeah, I guess that's why I called you. No, I don't know. I just wanted you to know. Well, now you can stop worrying.
Take care, Joe.
I'll do that. You take care too, Madge.
Goodbye, Joe.
You're Joseph Rogan, aren't you? Known to your friends as Alamo Joe?
That's right, if I had any.
Well, sir, I can understand why you wouldn't. There's a man down at the morgue. The prisoner you were chasing last night. And I've got every reason to believe that you're the one that shot him.
I hope it was me and not your deputy.
The body was facing back to you, Mr. Rogan. You must have dropped the man right in his tracks.
We all saw it, Wade. Thanks. When I last spoke to my deputy Engels last night before I got there and all hell broke loose, he told me that this Cord fellow was afraid of you. Thought you might be more intent on killing him than bringing him back. Is that true? Were you?
If I could see how what I might tell you'd change things, it'd be something to talk about.
You deny it?
No, Sheriff, I was trying to do you a favor. What you had locked up in there would have broke out anyway.
What I had in there apparently was one Eric Cord we picked up for vagrancy and lack of ID. We were holding on a possible remand to the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department for jumping bail on a murder charge. And what I got now is one Joe Rogan, a.k.a. Alamo Joe, a no-account bounty hunter, who's about to face 3 charges. Obstructing an officer and performing his duty. Reckless endangerment of that officer, leading to the death of that man. And a 187 PC. Now, you want to tell me different?
Nope. No, I don't.
But I'm not going to leave this room until I get a statement from you. Telling me what went on that wash last night. Because as of right now, you're facing murder 1. Wade, go get a cup of coffee. You come into my office, and you try to pull a man out. The next thing I know, I got a dead deputy on my hands and a murdered prisoner. Now, I want some kind of explanation, Mr. Rogan.
There is none. Explanations don't help. They're for those who don't have it inside them. Don't have it inside them to understand.
Why are you so anxious?
Where's the doc? I need an answer.
You worried the thing that jumps you and Engels out there had rabies or something?
No, and it wasn't the thing that killed your deputy.
Then what was it? What happened out there? What brought you and death to my doorstep? Look, I'm going to file charges anyway. There's going to be an autopsy this afternoon. It shouldn't be a problem finding your bullet. It should just make my life easier. Do you know Mr. Eddie Armando?
You want to tell me about the kid?
Nothing to tell. He took off. I'm done explaining.
You know, even his roommate's father thinks this kid wasn't capable of murder, Joe. I mean, you want to go on a crusade, huh? Here, how about chasing down this guy? Gabriel Wineshell. This guy put a torch to a high-rise, huh? Well, how about these two? Jake and Annie Silverstein. They hired him.
I got a job.
Hey, no, you don't. Now, this kid is okay, Joe. He's got friends already trying to pay me to forgive the bond. Whatever it is about the kid that's getting under your skin, just let it go, Joe.
I'm not taking on anything else till I finish up with this.
You ran your man into the grave. Good done, Rogan. Let's talk about it. Might rest easier.
It came
From another world.
They always do. But name one. I would like to know about just one other world.
Okay.
Come from the
Finished examining the first one.
Doc, could you tell what did that to him?
or the 10th.
No.
Did she really
Just gonna have to list it as a animal attack, I guess.
Should I put him away?
Yeah, do me a favor, will you call the mortuary where they're gonna bury him? The number's on my desk. Just tell them they can pick him up in the morning.
What about this one?
I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any next of kin, but the sheriff's gonna have a very thorough examination. I'll be back to do that in a while. I just gotta go outside now and take a breather.
Yeah, I could understand that.
Sheriff, there's a problem at the morgue. The coroner thinks you better hurry.
Where do you think you're going?
You want a statement? I'll give you one, but only if you take me along. You want to hear the story? I'll tell you. But only if you do.
You're in custody.
Cuff me. But take me, because you don't know what you're dealing with.
All right, start talking.
First off, there's something you gotta understand. When we first hit the wash, your deputy and I...
Horse! Bounty hunter! Logan, if that's your story, you can keep it. I'm not helping any man put together a sanity defense. What's going on here? Doctor?
Sheriff, over here. Listen, the thing ripped out the circuit board. We're trying to get the generators going right now.
That's what I was afraid of. I didn't even hit him.
What do you mean? Where's Core's body?
He was in there, Sheriff.
Where is he?
I don't know that.
What do you mean you don't know?
It's the only body we can't account for. And if I didn't know it was totally impossible, I'd say whatever it was broke out from the inside.
And I'm telling you it did.
You gonna let me go, Sheriff? I don't see a body. And these aren't gonna do either one of us any good if I've been bit.
Well, I'm not saying I believe you, Bounty Hunter. But then again, I'm not saying I don't.
I'd appreciate it Either way, if you'd follow me over to your office, get yourself a comfortable chair and my rifle, and see this thing out with me.
Mr. Rogan? It was a hospital. They took a look at those scans they did of your neck, and they said those 2 puncture wounds make you feel any better, were made by claws. Teeth would make a whole different impression.
I ask you a question. What's the big deal? Whether it bit you or clawed you?
In this case, Sheriff, all the difference in the world.